Hey, what's up guys? Luke here today with a video game review for you of Jonah Lomu's Rugby Challenge, which is a video game being released October 20th, 2011 in North America. Thanks to the folks over at Mad Catz, I was able to get a copy a little bit ahead of time, so today I'm here to give you guys my full review. The first feature I'm going to go over is the single match option, which will probably be the most popular. Here you'll be able to pick your team and the opposing team, as well as the stadium, difficulty, match length, time of day, and conditions you want your game to happen in. You can also change the jerseys and which team you want to be. Now I've noticed that the graphics in this game aren't like Madden 2011 graphics, but the detail is huge, like the fact that the All Blacks do the war cry before every one of their games. Personally, I think the game's been designed really well. The players, the grass, the field, the crowd, the stands, the fluid movements of everything just shows how much time and effort went into this game. Personally, as a rugby player, I really enjoyed the gameplay and all the different scenarios it had to offer, like the kickoffs, the lineouts, the scrums, and you can actually even drive in this game, which is kind of cool. The rucks are also fun. All the natural rugby penalties are in place, like hands in the ruck, bridging, and stuff like that, so I found that really cool. Amongst the training category, we have tutorials, which come in basic, intermediate, advanced, and professional. And essentially what these are is if you've never played rugby before, they're great ways to learn the different rules of the game. Another great way to learn is to watch the rules video, which is essentially a 3-minute video breakdown of the different rules and scenarios of rugby. I think it's a must watch for any new players or anybody who's actually interested in playing rugby. The next option in the training category is the best one to learn, and that's hit every button on the practice field until you know exactly what it does. Here in the competitions option, you can actually create your own world competitions, the most famous one probably being the Rugby World Cup, but there's also the Tri-Nations, the Euro Nations, the ITM Cup, and a lot more. Next up in the new career option, you can create a new career as a club or a club and international mix. Now this is very similar to NHL having seasons and Madden having franchises. In here you can change the difficulty and match length of your career. Here in the customize option, you can create players, teams, and even competitions like the Rugby World Cup. When creating a player, competition, or team, you can pretty much change every detail about it. The help and options, do I really need to explain this to you guys? Controls, gameplay, sounds, you can change pretty much anything with a flick of a button. And the final option is the Rugby Store. Every time you play a game, you get a certain amount of money. For single matches, it's usually $500, and then in the Rugby Store, you can browse through things and purchase them accordingly to their price. Now as I kind of give my ending game review spiel here, I'm going to throw in some gameplay just so you guys can see a little bit more of the graphics and stuff like that. I think besides the actual quick matches and gameplay that this game has to offer, my favorite part of this game is probably the training sessions. The 3-minute video that this training session has on this video game is excellent. It actually breaks down every feature, every rule, every kind of scenario that rugby has. From scrums, to rucks, to lineouts, kicking the ball out of bounds, high tackles, hands in the ruck, stuff like that. It's all covered in this video. I think this game would be perfect for someone who's never played the game of rugby before to kind of get a feel of the rules and different scenarios that happen. I also know that this game is ridiculously fun for anybody who already plays rugby and loves the game. Like I said before, the graphics in this game aren't as good as some of them I've seen, like Madden and NHL. However, I still love them. The game still looks great. All the detail is fantastic. Everything's been planned out really nicely. If there's one thing that I could change about this game, it would be to add the ability to make plays and have them stored in a central playbook that I could pull up during a scrum, a lineout, or a ruck, so that I can have different strategies, different plays, different opportunities, and stuff like that to kind of make the game flow a little bit more. Other than that, I really enjoyed the gameplay and I had a great time playing this game. Now here's the golden question: would I purchase this in stores at retail price? If I had never played it before, probably not, because I'm not a huge buyer of sports games. However, now that I've played it and I've had a chance to kind of see some of the features, the graphics, and what this game has to offer, I'd probably pick it up for sure, just because I've gone back to this game more than once or twice and actually played different rugby matches and stuff like that, and I don't usually do that with sports games, so I would probably definitely pick it up, and I would actually ask my friends to get it so I could play them online. So guys, this has been Luke from LukeDeMarco.com with a video game review for you of Jonah Lomu's Rugby Challenge. Check it out in stores today. I'll throw a link down in the description to the game's website so you can check it out a little bit more. I'd like to thank my friends over at Mad Catz for the opportunity to review this game, and until next time, remember to like this video, comment down below of what you think, or actually what your favorite sport is, or what your favorite video game sport is, and until next time, I will see you later.